25, heading back down the Alaska Highway. Day 26, the day the alternator quit. By the time we had it repaired and could get back on the road, the day was almost over. We arrived in Wanham at the dubious hour of 1 in the morning. Sunday the 27th, we visited the Presbyterian Church in Wanham, spent some time with old friends, and Dad made a point of chopping down the trees growing in front of the old Blueberry Mountain Church building. We also discovered that there was a lack of rain in northern Alberta at this time. Therefore, it was up to Scruffy, our newly acquired polar bear, to compose a song for the occasion.
2010, The Rain Dance. Oh, the crops are slowly dying, and the grass is turning brown. There's no water to be found. Oh, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. The tomato leaves are wilting. The cucumbers are dying. The ground has turned to dust. So let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Oh, I heard that away down south they're drowning in floodwaters. I wish they'd send some up here. Oh, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Oh, I don't mind the caterpillars, and the snow is okay too, but I really don't like this drought. Oh, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Oh, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain.
That afternoon, we went canoeing at Moonshine Provincial Park. In Edmonton, we visited with Bonnie and Chris Coram and their family. Janet and I also toured Fort Edmonton, once the main defense of the city, situated on the North Saskatchewan River. Fort Edmonton is now a historic and tourist landmark. Janet also went on a Ferris wheel for the first time. We also toured the TELUS World of Science. And to celebrate Canada Day, we all trooped downtown to watch the fireworks over the North Saskatchewan. We spent the next 3 days of our odyssey volunteering at Camp Canoan's family camp, helping to teach canoeing, drama, and archery. For 20 years, my father has dreamed of taking my mother canoeing on Lake Louise. Unfortunately, last time they came to Banff National Park, the lake was still covered in ice. So while my parents took their long-awaited canoe ride, Janet and I retrieved our bear spray and took a short hike up to Fairview Lookout. The next morning, the whole family hit the trail early to head up Saddleback Pass. When we reached Saddleback Pass at 7,800 feet above sea level, we left Mom and Janet to relax in the shade of Saddle Mountain, while Dad and I hiked up another 1,200 feet to the top of Fairview Mountain, the highest trail-accessible point in the Rocky Mountain Parks at 9,002 feet above sea level. Fairview Mountain towers over Lake Louise, and the views from the top are truly spectacular. Our van had begun to show signs of dying, stalling every time it was put into reverse, flashing engine lights at us, and occasionally belching smoke. However, we managed to coax it up the Icefields Parkway to Jasper. Where we canoed Pyramid Lake. We also visited beautiful Pito Lake and picnicked and canoed at Bow Lake. We also visited Lake Moraine and hiked to the lower falls of Johnston Canyon. And on our last day in Banff, Dad and I packed our wilderness gear and set out on the 13-kilometer trek up through Quarry Pass. After journeying through the Kootenays, our next visit was with Bob Jamieson, a cousin of my father's, who owns a ranch in Tata Creek. next challenge was to coax the van to Vancouver via the windy roads through the Fraser Canyon. Next, we drove the Sea to Sky Highway to Whistler. Where I went zip trekking. We spent the next day touring Vancouver. First, we visited the Lynn Canyon Suspension Bridge. Next, Mom and Dad toured Stanley Park and downtown Vancouver. While Janet and I visited the Vancouver Aquarium.
Like this off the front of large vessels. So there is still a lot we have to learn about the sound that these animals make and the sounds that they hear gray and white along their top and sides. And they are considered to be one of the most acrobatic species of dolphin in the ocean. We can get a good idea of why right there. And as that name suggests, these dolphins can be found all across the North Pacific Ocean, from the north coast of Mexico up to Alaska and over to Japan and Russia. Two females are Helen and Hannah. Spinnaker's in his early 20s, as is Helen, and Hannah is our youngest dolphin at around 16 years old. But we can see some pretty